So, you've been doing YouTube for a while, and you still keep waking up to 8 subscribers, little to no views, terrible retention spikes, and your channel just feels like a ghost.
Bruh.
Meanwhile, you keep seeing people bragging about how easy it is to grow a YouTube channel. It sucks, right? I know. That's why, in this video, I'm gonna talk about 5 of the biggest mistakes I see a lot of channels make that keep them stuck. And I really believe the last one is literally the thing keeping you from quickly getting your first 1,000 subscribers. At the end, let me know in the comments which of these mistakes you're currently making. The first big mistake most people make is posting videos nobody cares about. Honestly, most people are just throwing random things at the wall hoping something sticks. In fact, let's go back in time a bit to 2021, when I just started my first YouTube channel. And back then there was this new fancy store. The owner was obsessed with selling those glow-in-the-dark shoes. Now you're probably wondering what the hell that has to do with YouTube. Well, I'll tell you. He really believed they were going to make him rich. But when nobody bought them, he thought maybe it was the packaging, so he redesigned it. Then he tried different colors, different displays in the window, even discounts. But no matter what he did, the shoes just sat there collecting dust. And I remember thinking, instead of trying 26 different ways to push something no one wants, why not just stock things people actually wanted, like phone chargers, snacks, or bottled water? He would have made sales. What I didn't realize at the time is that I was doing the exact same thing on my YouTube channel. I had video ideas that I really wanted to make. Metaphorically, those were my glow-in-the-dark shoes. And when those videos got 2 views each, I thought I just needed a magic spin or a slick edit. But the truth was, people just didn't want them. If I had stopped trying to sell shoes nobody asked for, and instead tried to find video ideas on topics people were really interested in, I would have grown my channel much faster. So, how do you fix that? The very first thing to do is to come up with a channel avatar. The idea is you work out the type of people who would be interested in your kind of content by putting yourself in their shoes. And asking questions like, who am I making videos for? What do they care about? What are their frustrations? How old are they? Are they mostly males or females? This makes it easier to come up with video ideas that address the actual needs of your target audience and that they're more likely to watch, because you have a clearer understanding of who they are and what they want. Then you just need to find winning topics that would appeal to that audience. The next big mistake a lot of YouTube channels make is putting almost zero effort into their titles and thumbnails. Seriously, nobody cares if you spent 1 year pouring out your heart and soul into making that video. If the title and thumbnail suck, then it's going to get ghosted by viewers on YouTube. That's why figuring out the best title and thumbnail is one of the first things top creators focus on when making a new video. Because your video is literally competing with thousands of other videos for people's attention. And your title and thumbnail, being the very first things people see about your video, are your best chance at getting viewers to pick your video over others. So, what's the point of making a great video if your titles and thumbnails are terrible like these? No offense to the owners of these channels, but yeah, you get my point. They need to grab attention, like this guy. And honestly, some people make it even worse. At the very last minute, they rush to Canva, slap some random text on a template, and use that as their thumbnail. Then they cry when their video gets only 2 views. So, how do you actually come up with good ideas? Simple, get inspiration from great thumbnails. But don't just copy and paste what everyone is using. Some proven thumbnail styles that channels use are making a bold claim or a controversial statement, weird or random things, or objects, using big numbers, before versus after transformation. Finally, anytime you come up with a thumbnail idea, ask yourself, or other people, would I click this over other thumbnails? If not, then furiously throw that idea in the trash. And trust me, personally, I've had videos flop at first. But after switching thumbnails, the results were insane. The next one is terrible intros. Now sometimes when I click on people's YouTube videos, they start with something like this.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So before we jump into today's video, let me just quickly tell you a little about myself. I was born on a rainy.
A few moments later.
And that's why I call my dog Bingo. Oh, and before I forget, make sure to smash that like button. Subscribe to my channel. Turn on notifications. Tattoo my channel name on your forehead. And share all my videos.
You get the point. The problem is, by the time you finally get to the actual content, a lot of viewers are gone. That's because the first 30 seconds of a YouTube video usually has the highest drop-off. It's when people decide whether to keep watching or leave. So instead of telling us all about your life when you're clearly not a famous celebrity, or playing one of those long boring intro animations that nobody cares about,
we do not care.
Just get straight to the point. Ideally, the first part of any YouTube video should contain a hook. This is where you quickly hook the viewer and reassure them that they clicked on the right video. The next part is the actual intro, where you give a sneak peek of what's coming up later in the video and build a quick connection with the viewer. A creator that nails this is Mr. Beast. His openings are short, exciting, and they tell you exactly why you should keep watching. So yeah, minimize that initial drop-off by ditching the rambling and going straight into the value. Viewers would seriously appreciate that. And if you're getting value from this video, please like and subscribe. Another huge mistake many creators make is expecting instant results. After posting a few videos, you constantly check your analytics expecting to go viral. But when you keep seeing 2 views, it feels discouraging and you start getting frustrated. Well, sometimes on YouTube, things don't immediately take off. Expecting instant results only sets you up for disappointment, which is exactly why so many people quit before even getting to their 10th upload. Instead, focus on what you can control, like getting better with each video and being consistent. Because the truth is, you could literally be just one video away from blowing up on YouTube and getting all the views you've been dreaming about.
So do not quit.
Alright, so the last mistake, and honestly the one that might just be keeping you from quickly getting your first 1K subscribers, is not posting shorts. Think about it. People are addictively doom scrolling through shorts every second of the day. It's a cool way to quickly get your content in front of a whole new audience, and I've seen amazing results from shorts. So yeah, don't sleep on shorts. And that's all for the video.